In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka I don't know if I'm live on Facebook or not, sharing it because my son said it is, and I can't see nothing because I went to the eye doctor today, and I got my eyes dilated. So if y'all on Facebook and y'all see me and y'all with me, say something, send the flag up, send the hearts up, come on in. Man, let me get comfortable here if I choke myself. Man, oh man, I had a heck of a doctor's visit today. I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced, and I hope you never do, have to get needles in your eye. Physical needles now, these long needles, and they give you a shot in your eyeball. Around the white part, any part of the eye, it hurts. Okay, it hurts. And I got a shot today in both of my eyes. One with this medicine called Eylea, it's a liquid, and then in another medicine they call Ozadec or Uzadec, however you say it, Ozadec, and it's what they call an implant because it's a solid. It's some type of steroid, and it keeps my eye from swelling. I have a condition where my eyes are swelling and it presses on the optic nerve and I can lose my sight. So, good stuff like that, Hey, but I'm here and let's talk about what's going on in the world today. Let's talk about you guys. Okay, with trending news, do I have any news for you? Well, because I can't really see the talk, I get my daily news this way, and I'm going to share it with you all. Just give y'all a little tidbit of what's going on in your area. This is how I do when I can't see. Give me my daily news update. And it gives me my daily news update from Reuters, right? Or what they call Reuters. Daily news update. Tell me my daily news. Oh, I gotta turn it up. That's me not being able to function.
We got trying to make it public on Facebook again, Reese. on financial services for the underserved.
Okay.
The financial services community has a responsibility to be inclusive for all, and there's big business benefit in doing so. EY Financial Services can help you stay focused on the future, one that is stronger, fairer, and more sustainable. For more insights, go to ey.com. And now, with round-the-clock updates from Reuters journalists, top stories.
Biden makes his first Ukraine
You
trip.
should be able to do it now. It was an error at first.
Debris rains down after a deadly blast at an Ohio plant.
Air raid sirens blaring in Ukraine's capital on Monday. At the same time, U.S. President Joe Biden was surprised visit just days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion. Biden was in St. Michael's Cathedral with President Volodymyr Zelensky as it happened.
Got it.
It's hard. I gotta make it big for me to see it. But I got it. Is it on there? I got it yet?
Let me see.
$500 million in military aid to Ukraine, including air defense radars, weapons for taking out armored vehicles, and artillery ammunition. Allies have recently voiced concern that Ukraine may be burning through ammo faster than the West can supply it.
Today, we also discussed the issue of long-range weapons and the weapons that can be supplied to Ukraine, which were not there before. And this is very important.
Freedom is priceless. It's worth fighting for as long as
It's a
it
pride.
takes. And that's how
My comment should pop up.
for as long as it takes.
Biden made no mention of donating Western fighter jets at their joint press conference, which Ukraine has been pushing for, and is granted would be another upgrade in firepower after the recent
They got a whole new fashion. I think Big Nuts said he was popping in on you today. I sent him the link though, just in case he popped in.
On public. Okay. Is it done now?
Let me see. It should be. If you hit it. I'm gonna refresh it real quick.
To provide Ukraine with American-built F-16 fighter jets. Meanwhile, as Biden
Yep, we in there.
It's done?
Yep.
China has so
Okay.
far
You did it with no eyes. Made it happen.
West fears it could begin supplying Russia with.
I don't even know if you're gonna be able to even see some of the things I'm trying to show.
Debris rained down on an Ohio neighborhood on Monday
Gotcha.
after an explosion tore through
What
a
they
metal
talking about in the
support
news? He's
15
picking up.
miles southeast of Cleveland. At least one
In
person was
Ohio.
killed and about a dozen others injured, mostly with burns, according to officials and media
Fire.
reports. The blast sent smoke billowing into the sky that could be seen for miles around the I. Schumann & Co. metals plant in Bedford. Authorities said they did not yet know what caused the explosion, but that all the casualties were people on site. Oakwood Fire Department Captain Brian DeRocco told reporters at the scene that he had inspected the site before and found it a safe place. Quote, except for the fact that it's a foundry. You're dealing with molten metal, so there's always an inherent danger. I. Schumann & Co. produces copper, brass, and bronze alloys. In a statement, the company said the cause was unknown and damage to the plant was significant. It added, quote, we will work alongside investigators in their search for answers as part of our commitment to Northeast Ohio, where we have been operating for more than 100 years. The explosion was about 70 miles northwest of East Palestine, Ohio, where a train loaded with toxic chemicals derailed earlier this month, causing a spill and a blaze that forced thousands of people to evacuate from the area. Shipping and logistics firm AP Moller Maersk nears its complete
Wow. You hear that?
exit from Russia.
That
The firm
Ohio.
announced on Monday that it has agreed to sell its two logistics sites in Russia to IG Finance Development Limited. This consists
of a depot facility in Novorossiysk, which has a capacity of 1,500 containers, and a chilled and frozen warehouse in St. Petersburg. The group said the sale has obtained regulatory approvals in the EU and Russia. The new owner, a Cyprus-registered company, will operate the sites after making an agreement with Arosa, a large food importer in Russia. Once Maersk sells 4 tugboats under its Svitzer brand, the firm will not have any business in Russia. The process to sell these vessels is ongoing, a spokesperson told Reuters.
You're up to date. Check back later as stories
Okay,
develop.
I'm up to date now. Okay. Wow. They're talking about that fire at that melting plant, that metal plant in Ohio. And it explosion, and it derailed another train carrying toxic fumes and chemicals. They said that the people got hurt that was on site, and they had to evacuate again. What's going on in Ohio? Something going on up over there that we don't know about. Earlier this month, they a bunch of toxic fumes making people sick, going up in the air. Now another explosion at the molten plant, and it derailed a train again, carrying toxic fumes. This is Ohio, y'all. Oh, I can't see the people. Is anybody in yet? Do we got anybody in? I can't see the people, Molly.
Nah, I let you know if they pop in. I'm sending invites out.
Okay, I can't send my normal because I can't see. The dude, I normally do send the normal invites out, you know. But I just want to say that today is Taco Tequila Tuesday. It's Turn Up Tuesday. And hopefully by then my eyes will be cleared up where I can see again. Yay. People probably like, what the hell Reese talking about? I can't see y'all. And Molly, you know Molly a bad man to help me navigate around with no eyes. He on his side of the town. I'm over here. For him to say, Reese, press this, press that. I remember where he told me to press. And it's so funny because if y'all notice, I had to use my fingers because I can't see the mouse to use the mouse pad. So I was touching stuff, right? And guess what? I touched the right stuff. See these fingers, y'all? They touch the right stuff. Then we tried to touch some money. So, that's what I'm trying to touch. Some dollars to make the dollars happen, make the dollars come. But yeah, it's Taco Tequila Tuesdays at Bar 210 tonight. Turn up, people, turn up. Yay. It's open mic, and we also will be doing some improv. That's my favorite part, is the improv, because I get to act on spot. It's just like the director say, action. And I go into whatever character that they need me to be at the moment. I love the improv. $5 margaritas and $5 taco specials. They got 3 types of tacos. They got your beef taco, they got your shrimp taco, and you got your chicken taco. And Miss Shirley be in the back cooking it up for you. And they also, you get fries, French fries, and chicken, and all that good stuff. Bar 210, Miss Shirley, and don't forget to tip your waitress. That's what I always say. That is tonight, people. Taco Tequilas and tomfoolery. Then Wednesday, I'm not sure where I'm going to be. If I'm going to be at Rift the Mic on Wednesday, but I know where I'm going to be on the 23rd, and that is 2 places. I'm going to Shanklin Hall, and I'm going to see my boy Just do his thing at the Locks Lounge. I think it's on Georgia Avenue. Justin will be on the show someday this week to give you guys the full address for the Locks Lounge. I got to go see my boy Just perform. He's just getting back from a tour trip that he did down South Carolina. So I'm so excited for that. Much love, Just. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay. Molly, we got a video up.
Yeah, this your boy, Joe Biden, talking about, the people trying to figure out why he not helping the people in Ohio. And this is response to the Ukraine. He's sending more money out there. We know he's
$500 million. Do y'all know that's 500 million? $500 million.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Wow.
what we could do with that money here.
That's why we got him in the presidency, man. He always make the great decisions, don't he? That's
Will deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe and to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe and to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket.
Because I am about at the top of festivity. I am so pissed off when I hear that. Not that we don't want to help other countries, but we are so behind and there's so much need over here, Mr. Biden, Mr. President. That is treason. How are you going to help somebody else country before you help your own? And you talking about cutting our Social Security, cutting our pensions and stuff. What about the people here who don't even have adequate shelter and food, that's living in the tent city that you're getting rid of right there in your backyard in the nation capital? Biden, if you look out your window, you will see the bull and the shenanigans and all that mess going on. But you all the way into some damn other country helping them. We need help here. We need to protest. We need to march. We need to do something, because if he have it his way, there is not going to be not a damn nickel in the treasury, because he's going to give it all to other foreign countries. How you going to, we suffering here, and get the prices of eggs and the food down. You cutting the food stamp. You cutting the pandemic money. You cutting people pension. You cutting the people money all across the board to give to the other countries. And you getting ready to let them come in. You wouldn't give black people reparations because, I can't give reparations without the Indian. But you're going to take all the American money and give it to all these other foreign countries. We need to kick you square in your assets. Assets. He need a good, swift kick in the caboose. What's wrong with him? He getting ready to go down in history as the worst damn president. In his watch, we got wars on top of wars. The Treasury getting ready to be bankrupt. Taxes going up. Inflation. IRS. Don't call me. Don't ring my phone about no tax money or nothing. Biden got it because he giving it to other countries. He's talking about giving them $500 million. A billion with a B. That's 500 million. No, is that 500 million? Is that $500,000? It's $500 million.
Yeah, $500 million. Yeah, that's 500 million.
That is a lot of money that could go to help these people here. And it hurts my heart to see that your own people are in need. So that lets me know, you know how who got your back. You don't seem like you got the American people's back. Let me see, if something happened to America and America had to flee, what countries would give us asylum? What countries would say, come on in, I'll take care of you, and even give you a pension, even put money in your pocket? I thought our economy and our pension was set up on our taxpayer dollar, was set up on the money that you have to put in to get out. You letting these people come from other countries that ain't put a penny in the bank. How you letting them take money out? Or how you giving them money? But you taxing us like hell. The poor people can't even get ahead. We can't even buy a dozen of eggs. You go to the store and spend $100. You ain't got nothing but a pack of oodle noodles, some eggs, and some milk. You ain't got nothing. You can't even afford to buy meat. But yet still, you could take millions of the taxpayer hard-on dollar, our hard-on dollars, because before I became disabled, I was paying tax like nobody business. But you could give it. You could give it to could give it away. Give it away. That's just like you being a father and you ask your son said, Dad, you got $10. He tell you no and give the next door neighbor loan him 20. People, what are we going to do? Is anybody saying anything in the comments, Maul? Is anybody even in the house yet? No, and I can't even see the
Nah, I'll let you know.
Let me try to send out my invitation to my folks and my people out there on the comedy set to let them know, hey, they should already know we do the show every day. And Michelle Pucciarelli, I can't even see what she's saying. She said she's trying to sign on.
Let me see if she texts me. She ain't hit me yet. I see Cam in here. Hey, Cam.
Hey, baby. I'm just floored with the kind of stuff and we put up with. You know what? We should have. I'm not a Republican and I'm not a Democrat. But when I go to vote, I have to vote for Republic or Democrat. Okay? You are forcing me to pick the lesser of two evils. And I don't like that. Because who said I want them people to be my candidate? I want Molly to run for president. Why ain't Molly's name on the ticket?
Butterman said morning.
Good morning.
Here. Kim said morning.
We gotta just get in there. We're talking about the $500 million that Joe Biden is getting ready to send over to the Ukraine for their war efforts. They're talking about we could fight the war, but we need the money. If you ain't in this war, you don't send the people money. We need money here. You busy cutting the taxes for us. The money for inflation is going up. Our grocery money, but you want to give $500 million to Ukraine and give them a pension and offer them asylum here in America when the people here in America don't have no place to live. Food is so high. Take care of us. You talking about cutting the disability and stuff now. The people here that live here, that work, they're put into a system here in America that's failing us. It's failing us because you're taking out of our till to give to another country to make sure that they are okay. When you don't even make sure your own people are okay. And to me, it's disgusting and it hurts me to the core and it makes me furious. This is why Trump is going to come back and he's going to win with a landslide. People can say whatever they want to about Trump, but he wouldn't be giving them all the millions and billions of dollars. And it's ridiculous. And they got our necks in a vice. And they tighten it up. And it's our necks, the American people's necks, that's in that vice, getting squeezed. There's a country on the other side of the globe, but it's squeezing us over here. And that makes no sense at all. When we need asylum, because we're going to need asylum, because China is sure as shit going to come over here and start some mess with us. But if the American people needed asylum, where could we run to? What country will open up their doors and ports for us? What countries will take American people in, supply them with food, medicine, education, and money in their pockets? What country would do that? Out of NATO, why is it that America always got the biggest chunk, that biggest split? Molly, play that again for the people just coming in, the clip about what's going on. This is from the president. It's disgusting. It really is to me.
For much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe and to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war. Deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water.
And that's disgusting because we needed much needed humanitarian assistance right here. Right here. They need food, water, shelter, education, and jobs. But you're talking about taking money again out of our till. And if I gotta, I'm looking because I really can't see today. Had both eyes shot in the eye. So I'm out here going by only colors. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm navigating so far. I'm doing good. But it disgusts me. Why we can't get that love here? How you gonna love on somebody else? You loving on all those other countries.
Yeah, my question is, if they giving away a $500 million, why they couldn't split that 250 million to Ohio and the other 250 to Ukraine?
No, how about give Ukraine nothing? Take care of Ohio first, and if there's anything left, because Ohio might need more than 250. So if anything left, get your people right first.
Yeah.
Get your people right first. Then you see what you got left over. Take care of us first. You know, that's what you do. And another thing, why is it Ukraine get all of this assistance? Not once. Africa has been war torn. They not once have America stepped in and offer aid and shelter, stuff like they're offering Ukraine on the level that they're offering Ukraine, on that magnitude that they're offering Ukraine. The militias over there in Uganda and the Congo, and it's fierce. Women and children are dying. They don't have shelter. They don't have aid. They don't have none of that. But you're not offering it to other countries. So my question to America, my question to you, Mr. Biden, is what are you doing? If you're so big and care about other countries, what about Africa? What about Haiti? Haiti just had the earthquake, and you're not offering them people them kind of help. You turning them away in the water. They can't even catch a raft over here. If they catch a raft over here, you're going to have some harsh winds come and blow their butts right on back over there to Port-au-Prince. You won't even send them 1,000, let alone 500 million, $500 million. It don't make no sense to me. But you steady cutting the budgets and stuff over here. Get them eggs down to $3.50. If you got money like that, help us. You just cutting food stamps for everybody. You're just cutting back on the benefits that Medicare has, the retirement fund. You just cutting back all of that pension plan for America. And they're saying that we ain't gonna have no money, that in a couple of years that the pension gonna run out. So everybody that depend on their pension, that's retired or whatever, what they gonna do? But yet, you got $500 million that you can send to another country. I don't understand that. Molly, is anybody saying anything regarding that?
Yes. She said yes, Cam. Said, what about us? We need all that here too. Say that's right.
We need it first. And this make me want to rally up the troops. This is what we need to march on Washington, to ask Biden, don't you send that money. Do not send the American people money. The American people didn't tell you to send all the money in the treasury, Biden. By the time he get out, ain't going to be no money in the treasury. By the time he get out, ain't going to be no ink to make any more money, because he going to send that over to the Ukraine too. Walk out at Tent City. Look around. He can open the window and look in his own backyard and see where the help is needed. I can't believe that America is sitting silent and not protesting, not saying a word. So what? He's a Democrat. The Republicans right on this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And we do nothing. See, you get out there and you vote. You stand in line to vote. You stand in line so that they could do whatever they want to do with your money anyway. Because I'm pretty sure the people that voted didn't vote for this. It's ludicrous to me. Again, it's like your son asking you for money, Biden, and you tell your son, no, you don't have it, but you turn around and give it to Rollo. That's what you're doing. You're like, well, Daddy, I thought you just said you didn't have it. No. Let me take it back. It's like your son giving you the money to hold, his money to hold, and you turn around and give his money someplace to someone else. Would you do that? You wouldn't do that, right? So why would you do this with the American people's money? By saying, oh, these countries need aid. These countries need this country. This country need aid and help and support.
Question is, how we give up so much money if we're in so much debt? How's that possible anyway?
Because they lying about it. They lying about the debt ceiling. They lying about the money. What do you do? Mass produce it? Have the Treasury printing it out to give? And why do we got to give so much? Why do America always got to give so much? NATO is not an even split. You don't hear nothing about over there in Europe. You don't hear nothing about them giving money like that. France, England, Ireland, Scotland, Germany. Where's their money? You don't hear nobody giving up money like the U.S. And why is that? Why? And if NATO's supposed to be equal, because where's Saudi Arabia at? Where's all those other countries? They're not giving the money to the Ukraine like that. We're getting ready to open up our borders again to migrants. You got the borders open up to the Hispanic migrants, people from Mexico. You got your border open up from Afghanistan. All of those migrants came through. Okay, and you got your borders open up for whatever migrants that we know that came through. But those little people from Port-au-Prince over there in Haiti, you won't let them come through. You won't let them come on over. Hey, if your mama said we can't have company, let everybody come on over. Come on over. It's a free for all for everybody. How you gonna stop it? Is that racism at its best, at its finest? You help the light-skinned countries, but you're not helping the darker-skinned countries. And that just was so sad when they was devastated by natural disaster, earthquakes, and stuff like that, right? We couldn't give them no help like that. Molly, that's just. Did you hey, Just, you on the Morning Mac show. You want to come in and talk with us?
Right now, because my throat is real scratched up real bad, so like voice.
I can hear you good.
You can hear me good. I'm straining just to talk, cuz.
Okay. All right.
So, I'll come on and drink right tomorrow or something, but
Okay.
drink some tea and stuff.
Yeah, drink some tea because you got another performance on the 23rd. Everybody, 23rd, Locks Lounge, right?
Yeah, Q-Lox Lounge.
Q-Locks. I'm sorry, it's Q-Locks.
That's Thursday.
This Thursday, I know. This Thursday. What's the address?
7303.
It's 7303 Georgia Avenue. It's called a Q-Locks Lounge. Jess will be performing. Showtime is at 9.
Yeah. The doors open up at 9.
Doors open up at 9. Admission $10?
I think the admission is $10, yes.
Okay, admission is $10. That's the best show you're going to get for $10, y'all. Y'all better run up down there, and it's a limited space. So you want to party? You want to have a good old time? Come on. And if you mention my name, say Reese sent me, you only pay $10.
There you go. And also, I got the membership.
And the
KOD memberships.
KOD memberships. All right, well,
Yes.
come on when you get it tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday. So come on tomorrow. That's right. That's right. And we want to hear all about your trip. That's Just, everybody. That's Mr. Just. All right, tune into the show. Listen.
All right, baby.
Love you.
Love you too.
All right. That was Just calling in, y'all. He's calling in to say he couldn't be in. But y'all heard him, right? Y'all heard him. He couldn't be in. I see somebody in the back. They very faint. Is a light color person. Is that my Wheezy? Is that
Why
that's
you
my
had to
Wheezy?
say it like that?
It's like,
Hey Molly, hey Reese.
hey baby.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. They gave me 2 shots in my eyes today. So when I say I can't see, I'm sorry. I literally
Okay.
can't. I had to feel my way on my screen. I'm glad I got a
Oh,
touch screen, Molly, because I wouldn't have been able to do that with the mouse.
Oh, you got a touchscreen laptop?
Yeah,
out here
remember?
showing
That's
off.
what money do.
Hey
I
Ernie.
didn't know that.
Remember last year?
Nah, I remember you had a laptop just sitting there for like 5 months that actually was all there. You thought you didn't have a charger, but the whole time you had a charger.
Yeah.
You funny, man. I didn't know it was touchscreen though. That's nice.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's the
That's real
HP
convenient for her.
touchscreen. Yeah, because I can make it big. And that's how I be seeing y'all. Y'all just don't know. Boop. Tyree be like, it's a damn shame. There's only 3 letters on that computer.
He said, "Fluffy, fluffy, Grand Rising."
Grand Rising people.
What up, Wade?
We were talking about Biden, you know. Phoenix, how do you feel about what he's getting ready to do, giving Ukraine a $500 million? What are your thoughts on that?
I'd rather not say.
No, say it, girl. Say it. We need the
I
mob.
mean, it's just ridiculous. Now, weren't we just talking about how we don't have any money here? How is he sending $1 billion over to Ukraine?
Not a $500 million.
I'm sorry.
That's
Well, close enough.
500 million.
That's close enough. Damn it. How in the world he gonna say we don't have, how is it that we have a deficit we owe? We don't have any money here in the United States or the un-United States, and yet you're sending money over to Ukraine. I don't understand that. And I'm telling you, every time they send money out of the states, it's because they have interest or some type of asset in these different countries. There's a reason, but you claim we don't have any money here. That doesn't
He
make
done
sense.
sent billions over there already. They sent billions over there already. Now you sending another 500. Now, and you're saying that this is what he's saying. Molly, you got that clip of what he's saying? Did you hear what he said it's for?
No.
It's disgusting. When you hear it, it's disgusting, Louisa. Listen to this.
And it honestly, it doesn't even matter why he's sending it. The fact that he's sending it.
But listen to what he's saying here.
Ukraine and to deliver much needed humanitarian assistance as well as food, water, medicine, shelter, and other aid to Ukrainians displaced by Russia's war, and provide aid for those seeking refuge in other countries from Ukraine. It's also going to help schools and hospitals open. It's going to allow pensions and social support to be paid to the Ukrainian people so they have something in their pocket. It's also going to provide critical resources to address food shortages around the globe and to deliver much needed.
Right there. Food shortages around the globe. There are food shortages right here. Eggs is $8. Okay. He said he's going to deliver much needed help. He's getting ready to get them people a pension, but he's cutting our pension here. You ain't going, don't send my money to Ukraine. You give me my money back. I need my pension and my disability and my retirement. We need our money here. How you going to take my money and send it? We didn't sign up for this. We did not sign up for this Biden. Now I want to say with Trump, you done stole the vote because you didn't tell the people that this is what you was going to do. Send all this money over there when we need the help here. But when Haiti was in need, you wouldn't send them a plum red nickel. Not enough for them to get support.
Forget going outside the country. We got people in Mississippi without water. We got people in Flint without water. Ohio, it's not just them. All the stuff been going on for so long. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that if you can send FEMA help across the country. Overseas. Come on, they don't make no.
Your sound is going down, Phoenix. Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. All these issues that we are having here in this country, and you can send help, FEMA help to another country, that doesn't make any damn sense.
Medical bills. You know, right here, people right here need help with medical bills. We need help with the food shortage right here. Right freaking here. If you're doing that, why don't you make healthcare accessible for everybody so everybody in your own country can have the healthcare and the benefits that they need? I got to decide, am I going to go to the doctor or am I going to eat this week? Am I going to buy medicine or am I going to pay my rent? It's disgusting. But you sending billions of dollars to another country, Mr. Biden. Can I get my help here? Because this is where I worked. This is where I live. This is where my children live, my family live. Can we get our help right here where we need it? Our children need help in education. Our doctors need help. We need it right here. Can we get some help right here? What you doing, man? What you doing? You making people, your approval rate is going to go down, down, down.
So what I think Trump would have did if he was in this position right now? You think he'd have gave
no money over there? No, he wouldn't send nothing over there.
I don't think he would have spent that money like that. No, nope. And poor Mr. Jimmy Carter, because that's one thing I'm gonna say about Jimmy Carter. When they say, "Oh, he didn't do nothing," no, Jimmy Carter didn't go into other countries and do nothing. Jimmy Carter was a poor peanut farmer, and he worried about the people here. He worried about us getting our pension, us getting our groceries, us getting our education right here. He worried about building houses here, Habitat for Humanity right here. He was building houses.
He basically did what Ernest said, take care home first. Yes. And that's how you're supposed to do. How can you sit and give help and aid to other countries? And you have people coming into this country getting assistance when the folks here have to fight and scrap and scrape for their lives. And I'm not saying that you're not saying that we can't do, because we do. But for those who have issues or those who need the extra help in these different states that we have no control over are having crisis, why isn't there being any assistance? Why isn't there being any help? It doesn't make sense.
They cutting everybody food stamps off, people that need food stamps and assistance. So you get ready with that's your food right here. People that need food right here. But
they want to cut you off, but then don't want to allow you to grow your own food. See, it's a bunch of bullshit. No, it don't make sense.
Farmers used to pay farmers not to pay, and that's why the farmers are starting to get back together, farm and till the land, because all that outsourcing mess. Why are you outsourcing what you can do right here at home? Why am I going to go over Jenny's house or your house to watch TV when I got a TV here? And we're going to watch the same show. It's not like you're going to watch something different or your TV better or bigger, but I got a TV right here, but I'm going to go over your house and watch it. Why am I going to outsource stuff when we could do it right here? Why am I going to eat a potato from Russia when I could eat a potato out my backyard? Mm-hmm. It's stupid.
But it's a plan. It's always some sort of reward. They never do anything unless they're getting something back. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
So what's over there? Are they going to run and seek asylum in the Ukraine? Is Biden setting up the Ukraine so he can go over there and live? Something going to come here? Is we getting ready to flee America? Because they're messing up America so much. Accidents, water, the fuel. Is he looking for other possibilities for us to go to other countries? That's why he's setting it up. Is that why he's worrying about their pension plan? So when they go over there, they can have pension or something in their pocket to work for. How you gonna worry about another country pension when our pension is jacked up over here? How you gonna worry about that? That's some bull. That's some fracking-knackle bull, like Michael Baisden would say. That's some fracking-knackle bull.
Yeah, we gotta remember that we was here first. So what they go was they always been paying other countries, people from other countries to come live here. They was giving people 100 acres just to come live here. It's no different. They just doing it in a different way. our numbers always continue to grow, so they become the minority. So eventually they need more people over here that look like them. So at the end of the day, that's dead people. I'm with Aya. She said white always look out for white.
They
And
sure
that's what
do.
it is. We thinking it's America or this our country. Yeah, that's cool and all, but they don't look at it like that. Everybody, America is everywhere. When I go to the country, I be on American soil, meaning that like we own it. This is part of us. So if we go to war with anybody, we ain't got to shoot missiles from America. We can shoot it from Ukraine now, because that's all we doing is setting up base over there. We can shoot it from Panama. We can shoot it from all different type of countries, because we go to these countries, we fake help them out, but in return, we get basically part of their country. Now we own this part of your country, and now we're gonna set up.
It's an investment.
Yeah, McDonald's everywhere. How the hell McDonald's out here? Because we got dibs out here. The same way they got dibs in here. A lot of these countries come here and make money. We go there and make money. It just we don't see the bigger picture. These whites, they looking out for each other. They trying to get more of them in the country. Get them on the Social Security, get them food stamps, and help them build so they can get their numbers back up.
It's all part of the agenda. And unfortunately, black man, you were never included in the equation and agenda. We wasn't included.
That's true, Ernest.
So you would think if you want us to go back to our country, go back to our place of origin, send money back to Africa, let them build up so they can.
They can't send money back because they're too busy harvesting every type of resource that they have. They're taking from.
That's what I was about to say. Give us back our resources, build us up our stuff, and we will happily return to once we came. We will happily return over there, but give us back all the stuff you stole, you thief. Yeah. Give us back that so we can thrive.
Oh, they would have to go to the UK for that.
Yeah, because they own it. They can't even sell gold to nobody else without their okay. Even if it's just some throwaway. If they find diamonds, they got to let them know. That's crazy. That's like you finding gold in your house and you got to call and let them know, look, man, I just found a whole treasure case full of, like, it's yours. But nah, it don't belong to them. So they can't make trades to anywhere else, even though they in Africa. It's sad. Our own people sold this out, man, and now we paying for it.
Just like the first richest black person in America, that little girl Sarah. I was just reading an article about her. I think did I send you that something about her, Sarah? Gosh, I can't think of her last name. The little black girl. What happened was she was a slave when the Indians.
Oh, wasn't it the oil or something?
Yes, when the Indians came, the Indians had slaves too because America gave them some slaves. Quote, whoever gave slaves. So we were slaved under the Indians. But when it was freed and we were set free, they gave everybody like 160 acres. You know how much 160 acres of land is? That's a lot. So every black person that was a slave under the Indians, they gave them reparations of 106. Now, why they get that? How come they couldn't give us all that? Too much like right. Anyway, and they gave it in Oklahoma, honestly, the state of Oklahoma. But they gave them all the stuff that they thought that wasn't no good, the bad lands. Come to find out, they may not have been good for growing crops or grazing animals, but that land was rich with oil. And the girl struck oil on the land. And they had given her a white guardian because they said there wasn't a black person educated enough to protect her. She was making back then $300 a day. Her oil. Okay. Fast forward that would have been $7,500 a day. So she was making what 15 million a month, something like that. Some nice number. But they had somebody looking out over her account. They said they're mishandling her funds. So they put it in the white people because they claim a black person wouldn't have sense enough to handle her funds. Come to find out that the NAACP got involved. And poor Sarah, they was robbing her blind. He was taking too much of a percentage of the money. He was to be the overseer of her affairs and all that stuff. I'm like, wow, NAACP got involved. So another person came over and then took over her affairs because they were stealing her money, robbing her blind. And then on paper, this is the kicker. She was so rich that the white people did not want the rest of America to know that she was black. So on paper, she was a white person. She wasn't no light skin. She wasn't fair. She wasn't passing. She wasn't nothing like that. But because she had that money in her pocket, them white people did not want America to know, oh, this is a black woman getting all this money. So they made her look white on paper. Her guardian and stuff was white. I mean, come on now. What's with that? With the agenda with that?
You know what the agenda
And they
is.
got a mansion or a castle or whatever built over her name.
Exactly, Aya. She said they've given reparations to slave owners, to Asians, and Jews, and we get the shaft.
Exactly. But Ukraine gets $500 million. They sending all that money over there to Ukraine. Man, it just makes me want to throw up. It actually makes my stomach hurt because
I think
I worked all my life for this country. They didn't want to help me with nothing. I paid my taxes since I was a little girl. I was a teenager. Me and the rest of us out here did this. And I can't even go to the doctor because the copay is too damn much. So I got to decide, am I going to eat today or am I going to pay this daggone copay? But you giving money to other countries. Giving money to other countries. Help us here. Help us survive here. You killing us because you don't care. You don't give a freak about any black person in America. And we always say, oh, the Republicans or the Democrats. The Democrats is for black people. Black people, you better think again.
They all work together. Each one of those, they all work together. It doesn't matter. It's the government. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you vote for, who you do. If the initiative is not to work for people of color or work for, I'm not gonna say people of color, but indigenous people of this land, because y'all have to understand. And I wish y'all need to understand is that all of us did not come from Africa. Okay, all of us did not come from Africa. A lot of us were here. We are the natives, not just the quote unquote Indian, the Native American. We were the Native American. We were the black. We are the natives of this land. You understand me? And this is why we have such a hard time getting what we want or deserve, because we are the ones who own the land.
Well,
now, because we don't understand that,
give us our reparations.
Ain't nobody gonna give us nothing, Reese. They're not gonna give us anything. We have to take it. The ones that did receive are the ones that won, like and some of them that were regular Indian, that were regular Native. You know what I'm saying? Some of them did. If you look at it, if you go back and look at pictures, there are quote unquote black Indians in pictures. There are also quote unquote native looking Indians in pictures. My grandmother, and you got to look from the states where the Indians were, the natives were. They were down south. They were all over Midwest, everything. But the fact of the matter is, we're too scared to accept that fact. If they can't send us back to Africa because a lot of us were not from there.
Well, I'm not from Africa. I'm from here anyway.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we keep talking about this person, that person. They're not just going to give us reparations. They're not going to give us anything. They didn't give us anything before. They took.
But
we have to stop looking. We just going to have to stop looking and just start doing what we got to do. Go back and
we have to start taking. Yeah. $500 million. We'll have to start going to the bank. Can I get my money, please? Can you give me my money? Don't. Because this in the Federal Reserve. Give me my money. Give me, or we got to go to Ukraine to get the pension. I got to go to Ukraine and get citizenship.
They ain't gonna let you in there. They ain't gonna let you in there. We are the only country that willingly allows those that don't live here to come here with no problem. We are the only country that does that. You have to go through visas. You have to go through all of those stuff when you go to these other countries, and if they don't try to kill you, because we are not always welcome to these other countries. First and foremost, and that that's absolutely fine. That's their business. But
he said, Weezy, he want to set up a pension though to put money in their pockets though. Weezy, he said he want to set up a pension for them.
If we can go over there, still wouldn't get it.
To set up a pension and put money in their pocket. You're right. They wouldn't give it to good. We too dark. We the wrong hue. We look. and the 5% Indian, like that lady that's running for president, Nikki
That's
Hale,
some bull
whatever.
crap. That is just some bull crap. And I don't like the fact when people use that. I don't like the fact when people just like Kamala Harris coming from she black. This broad ain't black. Ain't nothing black in her. But she
Look,
used that to get our numbers. This is what they do. They use us because we're numbers. And they get us hype because we get all hype and we want to support and we do this, blah, blah, blah. No, that's bullshit. We need to stop being smart. Because I haven't seen her ass since she been in that damn office.
no, nobody has. She's a
She went to Kyrie, I think his name Tyree, the young man that got murdered. She went to his funeral, but she's in the back room just chilling. It's bullshit. We have to stop allowing people to use us. It's us. We allow people to do
it's too
things to
late.
us, and it's because we love everybody, we're supportive, but we fight each other. We gotta stop this shit.
It's too late. We forgave them too many times. That's why they doing it. Because we sat there and we later, oh, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. And they keep doing it over and over again. What I say, anything more than twice, it's a pattern. And they have a pattern and they have a pattern of kicking black people square in the you know what.
Well, we let them do it. We let them do it.
Yeah, and isn't that insanity? Isn't that insane? That is insanity, and that is insane. What can you read the comments, Molly or Louisa? Anybody can see the comments?
Oh yeah, hold on, let me go in there.
Let's see something flashing.
I'm sorry. Said the only thing we black people need to collectively get on the same page with is to battle to get our reparations here in America. Unfortunately, we can't manage to do that. She also said they've given reparations. Well, I read it to slave owners, to age Jews, and get the shaft. We get the shaft. Ernest said, "You sound like the new Kanye. Go shorty." And Butterman, which is him, he said, "Y'all voted," and started laughing. I didn't vote. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't. I didn't.
Because when you vote for more than just president. You're voting for.
I do the local. I do the local.
You voted for all of that, and I'm in PG County, so and they had us do it all. I voted so I can vote to get these roads fixed. So I can vote to see who's the new school superintendent gonna be and stuff like that. So you gotta vote.
Well, it depends, but also I do local because you have more of an impact. Yeah.
Vote for the state of Maryland and local PG County. I vote for Anthony Brown, and he won. He's from PG County. He's the Attorney General. So I'm going to vote for my man that I support.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only congressman that took time out to try to help me address the issue that I was having when my grandmother was in a nursing home. Give them nurses more money. You give it to take care of the people in the damn nursing home. You pay them a decent wage.
I tell you, we mistreat our elders so bad. We mistreat them so bad. Other countries respect their elders. They have places. These in what's that, China? I don't want to get the wrong country right. I don't want to get the country wrong. But they have a whole community. These elders are out there living their best life. And this is how it's supposed to be. But we don't treat our elders that way. We mistreat them.
We struggle to the day we die. It seems like, I'm just so it's just
but all the work begins within ourselves. We can say what we want to do. We can say what our country want to do. We can say what all black people, whoever need to do. But we have to start that process with ourselves. We need to start getting ourselves together. Like Ernie said, you start from your house. You work from inside out.
Right.
You get your household together, and that butterfly effect will go. Because the more you work on you and your family and those around you, the more everybody else around them will have it. We have to get our shit together. That's the only reason we got to get our shit together.
That's it. Well, it has come to the end of our show. But before I go, I want to tell everybody to come out tonight for Taco Tequila and Tomfoolery. My favorite part of this is the improv on Tuesdays. Come on out, get your laugh on, get your $5 margaritas and your $5 tacos. After hearing all of this bad news and this bull, I need something to lighten my spirits. I might have to take a drink tonight. I just might, 2 shots down, bam, bam. But don't forget to come out this Thursday.
You know what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, don't allow what you about to say.
Don't allow the foolishness of this world that could change who you are. Now, if you want to take a drink, that's just take a drink, but don't take a drink because this damn world have got your blood pressure up. Nah, fuck these people. Excuse me for my language, but fuck these people. You got to live and be happy. You create your universe. Sorry, I'm gonna train y'all. You create your universe. You make the way you want. If you want to be happy, to be happy. Fuck what this news saying. Fuck what they doing.
Yeah, you. I can't say it because it's affecting me because they threaten to cut our pension and Medicare over here.
I know.
They threatening. They taking the food stamps next month. Ain't gonna be no food stamps. Ain't gonna
I
be
tell you
no
one
care, and
thing.
it's
There's gonna be a lot more healthy people. I guarantee we're gonna start making better choices. See, and I'm not saying it because we do need it. We do need it. People need it. Even people that work, make money, pay bills need stamps. They should give everybody food stamps, honestly. But the fact of the matter is, we are gonna have to start being wiser. We're gonna start doing better. And
cost more.
I know it does. I know it does.
Shoot.
But the fact of the matter is, we're gonna have to start budgeting. We're gonna have to start planning. We're gonna start cooking. We're gonna have to start doing all these things and making family meals and think better for ourselves. We are going to get healthier. So anytime they try to take from us, we always find a way to make it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that they try to make it harder, but we were bred, or not bred, but we have the ability to innovate. We have the ability to be creative. We have the ability to survive because we always have. And we take care of each other, whether it looks like that we don't, it's to the outside world or not. We take care of each other. We are going to be just fine. Don't allow this shit to get in your head. Ain't nobody going to have a problem for real, except for the ones that's trying to take from us. We always look out for each other. We always know how to do it. If we got to go get peanut butter and jelly, eat that shit until we can get some money, that's what we going to get. Look, let me tell you something. Go to Costco, get that big ass thing of peanut butter and jelly, and you'll be just fine. For a couple weeks, get you some bread, put that shit in the freezer, you're going to be good. If we got to make big ass, gigantic crab, pool, pasta, spaghetti, and we got to feed the neighborhood, that's what the fuck we going to do. But I am not worried about what they taking from nobody because we have to worry about taking care of each other. Fuck this government.
And you heard the Blue Phoenix has arisen. You heard what she said.
We all gonna rise because we're not gonna stress out over this nonsense. Every time you turn around, they talking about taking something, they give it back, take something, give it back. We're not about to sit here and play these games. We're going to survive and we're going to thrive and we're going to live and we're going to be happy because we're going to choose to. We're not going to keep letting people who think they got power over us and power over our food and power over our money and power over whatever. No, we're not going to allow them to continue to manipulate and change our mind and go through our emotions and stuff because they feel like it. Fuck that shit. No, excuse me. I'm trying to stop cursing y'all, but this shit bothers me. Fuck it. It's a shit. Let me tell you something. My family from the country. My family's from the country. We gonna eat. If we ain't gonna do nothing else, we gonna eat. If I got to feed you, Reese, I'm gonna feed you. If anybody need a bowl or plate or something, come to my house. I don't care. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay? It don't matter. I have gone months without food. Without stamps, or months without money because I wasn't working, and I still fed my kids. I still fed those who need to eat. I don't care if I get it or I don't get it. If I'm working or I'm not working, my baby's gonna eat, and anybody else that's hungry gonna eat too. We makes it work. Fuck these people.
Tell them, Louise.
I'm tired of it. It just don't make no sense. They do this. This is why I stopped watching the news. To get your blood boiling, get you riled up. They killing people, and it's unfortunate and it hurts. But they killing themselves because they killing us because we keep giving them the attention and the time and the energy, and we keep worrying. Stop worrying. Stop giving them what they feeding off of, and worry about yourself. Worry about your community. Worry about those around you. We're gonna be just fine. We were raised to be just fine.
They only can take what you allow them to give you.
They messing with the stream, y'all. They messing with
the.
All right, well, come on in here. You got something to say? You want to cut us out? Come on in here. I'm calm, but this stuff bothers me. It just bothers me, and I don't like the fact that people that I love get worried about stuff like, nah, y'all gonna be just fine. Y'all gonna be fine. I tell you what, get me a crab pie. Get me a crab pie. Everybody eat. I do vegan stuff too, Molly, so you can eat too. I know how to make it all. We gonna eat. Okay. Big pot of soup, some cornbread. I might do some what is it, cowboy cornbread. I can make chili. I make vegan chili and regular chili. Look, we gonna eat. Yeah,
Okay.
fuck these people.
You heard it here. Phoenix say you hungry, come see her. This is gonna be the first soup kitchen out of the department.
Look, I used to do it. My mother and my grandmother and them, we used to feed people. I will go to BK Mills and get cases of meat and go rack up at the market and get a bunch of vegetables, and I just do what I got to do. I got an oven, I got a stove, it's a grill out back. Look, we gonna get it.
That's
If
right.
we got to put some tents, put some heat or something, everybody gonna be just fine.
And give me the herbs and stuff so I can make my medicine.
Give you what you need. Damn right. We give you everything.
Make my medicine.
Matter of fact, we can go out there and do some exercises too. We gonna get together. That's what we gonna do.
That'll be good. I'm down with that. I am down with that. I am down with the get down. I love you, and I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll be on here.
About some things. You want to be on for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
Okay.
On time.
Talk about how we gonna maneuver through the system and keep our blood pressure down and keep woosa, keep calm, and not let this stuff bother us, stress us out. Worry about what we're gonna eat because we're going to share some good things to eat.
Some of us need to fast anyway. We need to go on a fast anyway. That's our problem. We just ready to eat all the damn time. We need to go on a fast. That's all it is. When they start taking.
Look, I ain't ate nothing all day today.
I ain't eating nothing. I'm drinking tea right now. I ain't eating nothing yet. But that's all it is. We need to fast. Fasting helps put your body in a state of homeostasis. It can help balance your body, help balance your mind, put your spiritual and your emotional right. We need to fast anyway. We need to do a whole United States fast.
And if you talk to Molly will tell you people ain't got to eat every day.
You don't. You don't. You really don't. You really don't. And I've done fast. I've done water fast. I've done watermelon fast. I've done eating, what they call it, intermittent eating. I've done all of that.
Intermittent. I do that intermittent fast.
Yeah, you don't have to eat all the time.
I think I do more than that. Because the last time I had food was when I took my medicine 11 o'clock last night. So that's over 12 hours.
Yeah, and the thing is, too, if you're sick, are you eating? No, you don't want to eat. You're sick. So you can not eat when you're sick and still be just fine. You can not eat when you're healthy and be perfect.
We're going to explore that tomorrow as we do Wellness Wednesday on the Morning Max Show. Louisa, I do thank you for chiming in and coming in.
You.
And I love you. You are always.
I love you too, Pookie.
Thank you. Molly, come in and give them something good to say. Oh, y'all get y'all tickets for the 25th. I'll be performing. If you ain't already got your tickets. Right, Molly?
Yeah, $25 to fly right there. If you get the tickets in advance, you know what that means. It's going to be more at the door. So, yeah, just hit Reese Ree up. Sure, if you got to hit me up, I'll get you in touch with Reese Ree, and we'll make it happen. Who's going to be there? I see Michelle, Gwen Factor. That's Jamal. Who the other three comedians?
It's Jamal, and you see me up there. I'm one. Yeah. And you see Dale Smoot. He's a local favorite down there on that part of the world, down there on Indian Head and Bryant Road, Maryland. And David Carter, Section 8 comedy. Dave Carter, he's the big thing. He do his own room.
Section 8 comedy.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Section 8 comedy. And Dave is funny. I like that. Dave opened up for like Teddy Carpenter's, all the big acts. Dave is a good one. Dave Carter, he'll bust your gut. So definitely. And the Gwen Factor is hosting. But y'all really coming to see me because I got a special treat for y'all. For those who performing. I've been working on my act. Got special treat for y'all. So
that's Saturday.
This Saturday, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Just is on Thursday, right?
Just is on Thursday, yes. We want to get out there and support Just. We're going to go up there Thursday. Oh, and Shanklin Hall is also Thursday. But Shanklin Hall is Thursday at 7 o'clock. That's early. So I'm going to be doing Shanklin Hall on Thursday. And I'm going to be going to King's Just is at 9 o'clock. The doors open at 8. But you know, I'm gonna be busy on Thursday. I had an invite to come back, so that's good, isn't that great?
That is
Stay
good.
busy.
Go ahead and show off out here.
So it's an open mic, but it's some awesome acts come through there. Like the last time Red Grant came through there and bust the mic up, he had the house cracking up. Tony Woods, he had the house cracking
He is
up,
so funny.
and Timmy Hall came through there, and everybody, if you ain't seen Timmy Hall, y'all got to see that boy. He is hilarious, you know. So I was like, wow, I got a chance to perform up there with some
Slicky
upcoming
said, Slicky talking some free for woo or ass whooping time.
do what?
Basically, he said it need to be free for him or it's gonna be ass whooping time.
Anyway, I don't control the prices. They're not my show.
Slicky crazy.
So crazy stuff. But go ahead, Ma, take us home.
And we out of there. I know Slicky Woo, man. She got your ticket. Don't worry about it. She can't get it. She can't perform. You know how it go, man. We'll see you after the show. Love y'all. Reese y'all in the background.